Penguin, Jalen Waddle. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Cards and the Raiders coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Caught by Wilson. That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Trayvon Walker in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now it's Nix. Here's White. They set up the screen. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. Throwing to start the drive, Norris. And his throw here is incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Norris. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Back to throw again. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Norris. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass offense? Because right now, Charles is number 27 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Flush to his right. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cardinals are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
In motion left goes a tight end. Working out of the gun is Nix. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Nix once more. And incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
To throw, here's Nix. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, that's Leggett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Xavier Leggett hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Odafe Oweh showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Nix to the air. That one taken in by Burton. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Back to throw. Norris. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In motion goes the tight end. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Xavier Legette, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 55 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Legette with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Cards come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Here's Nix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kellen Farley. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Norris. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And Xavier Worthy, 27 yards. And the Cardinals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one out wide and intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. To add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They need 18 yards here on third down. Looking to throw. Nix. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Norris. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun on 3rd down. Norris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 5. First down, Arizona.
Looking to throw. Norris. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing Nix. He'll get that out to the flat to White. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Norris. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Xavier Worthy, 79 yards. And the Cardinals are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He got 29 yards that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They set up the screen. Achane has it. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Operating from the gun, Norris. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And the Cardinal first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Trayvon Walker getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To throw is Nix. Wide open receiver complete.
They sure put the coverage guys into stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. 3rd and 9 here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Here's the Raiders punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. That one complete to Leggett. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Flushed out right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
But my goodness, CD, I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew that when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to